Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final race of season 2, rather. There's really no year tag, I guess, to these seasons. The championship race. 3 drivers going for all the glory and the coveted DeviantArt Cup Series Championship Trophy. Those 3 drivers happen to be our top 3 qualifiers as well. You cannot make this shit up. Your championship 3 drivers, who happen to be Bryce Riles, Chase Carpenter, and Alan Bledsoe, after the craziness that happened last time at Martinsville, wound up being your top 3, with all of them in a dead tie going into this event. And I shit you not, all of them are in the top 3 for your starting positions. So, they're at the top of their game. 98 laps around Martinsville, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Coca-Cola 500. Crago starting 4th with DeMax, Spencer, Paul Bledsoe, John Mullen, Cody Hayner, Ryan Vaughn, Jesse Dalton, Joseph Inesto, Hunter Kiro, Steven Merzlak, and Cody Lamas. The rest of your top 15. It's been a long season. In fact, it's been well over a year since I first posted the first couple of races on YouTube as of recording this. Oh man, I'm getting chills just seeing just how on top of the game our top 3 qualifiers are. Doing a few testing races here prior to this. Seems like the bottom lane was the way to go. You would be dead in the water if you were in the top lane. So Chase Carpenter, not in a very good spot to start things off, as we get set to go racing here for the final time this season. It's the final race for the Chevrolet SS. The final race for Scion and Honda. And it's the final race of the chase. We're going to find out who is the champion between these 3 drivers right here. As they come down into the restart zone, green flag is out for the final time this season. We're starting the final race this, you know what I mean. Through turn 1, Riles gets clear of Carpenter. Can Alan Bledsoe get clear of Carpenter? 2 Chevys and a Ford fighting it out now for the final race of the year. DeMax shoving Alan Bledsoe to the lead of 3 and 4. Riles gets loose. Has to slow up a little bit. He's going to lose a lot of ground. Alan Bledsoe getting the all-important 2 bonus points before leading a lap. That's right, bonus points are still a thing in this final race. I ain't changing the fucking rules for winners. Oh, contact between Crago and Carpenter. Through turns 1 and 2, they're 3 wide behind them. Alan Bledsoe continues to lead. Sparks flies. Hayner scrapes the wall. Riles gets to the bottom of the track. He's going to make a move on Cody Hayner. Now he's going to try and run down Alan Bledsoe. Carpenter still stuck up on a high side, falling all the way back towards the lower half of the field. Riles now looking to the inside of Jesse Dalton. Now to the inside of Cody Lamas, who unfortunately, after falling out of the race last time at Martinsville, failed to qualify for this round of the chase when people thought he would. Now, for the lead, here comes DeMax, who announced earlier this season that he was going to move to his own team. Now, here comes Paul Bledsoe on his brother and DeMax to make it 3 wide briefly in turn 1. Championship battle right here, only 4 laps in. Riles takes the spot away from Alan Bledsoe. Now, back up front, it is once again shuffling for the lead as Cody Lamas looks to at least gain some momentum next year. Sponsorship still up in the air for that 48 team. But here comes Riles now. He looks to try and get 2 bonus points for the championship. Llamas shuts the door, though, entering turn 3. Meanwhile, where is Carpenter? Carpenter still stuck on the high side, and he's all the way in the back of the field. Not a very good day today. 71 already has damage to the left side of her car. Riles still trailing Llamas in second. Jesse Dalton now all the way to the bottom of the track, trying to get around the 90 of DeMax. Alan Bledsoe in 7th. As the field beginning to spread out now. Chase Carpenter running in 37th position. There's only 38 cars that entered this week. One driver decided to just call it quits one race early. Riles now to the inside of the Llamas. Almost head to the lead, but he's not going to get the lead until now. In 3 and 4, as here comes Crago now. Having a good run today at a 1.5 mile racetrack. Crago hates this place a lot. But he's having a good day today, so he's hating it a little less, I guess. Alan Bledsoe now. He's going to try and make a move here, potentially. He's already to the inside of Llamas now. And we'll clear Llamas for 6th. Carpenter's only made 1 spot up since he fell all the way to the back. To Max now, taking a peek to the inside of Paul Bledsoe. Thinks better of it, but he slides up the track, and now that's going to open the door for Jesse Dalton now to make a move. Now here comes Llamas to the inside of Alan Bledsoe. Alan got trapped up behind the 90 of DeMax. Joseph Zimmerman now to the inside of the 24. As the 71 Mahari on and off pit road already. Three wide at the tail end of the field now. Here comes RJ Bishop with an aggressive move to the inside of Quickborn. Carpenter not having a great start to this event. If he wants to be a champion, he needs to do a lot better than what he is doing right now. Paul Bledsoe now looking to the inside of Crago in the exit of turn 2 now. Down the back straightaway. Alan Bledsoe now trying to make up spots here. Try and get back up to the 97 of Riles. I hate some of these camera angles. There are some people who thought Chase Carpenter would have had the best shot at the championship today. Apparently not at the moment. But who knows? It's still a long way to go in this race. 98 laps, as I said, marked the number for this event. God, it's been a while since I've actually recorded a race again. And I think it's going to be a little while before I record a race again after this. So, haha! I'm going to be so out of practice at the start of Season 3. Alan Bledsoe now trapped to the high side as the Max gets around him. So no one can't seem to touch Riles right now. Chase Carpenter very slowly making up ground. Maybe a spot every 3 or 4 laps or so. Alan Bledsoe having a tough time getting around people, but can be very easily passed. That is not how he will win a championship today. Riles, meanwhile, currently looks to be the championship favorite as he has a strong car and has yet to be challenged for the lead since taking it back on lap 3 or 4. Or something like that. Maybe it was lap 5, maybe 6? Field really getting strung out now as we continue to run these laps. Carpenter now up 2 positions, so he's already beating his own little thingamajiggy there that I mentioned a couple laps ago. You don't necessarily need to win the race to win the championship, but it will certainly help quite a bit. Seeing as how even if second place were to get the maximum points you could get for second place, which in this case would be 115, you'd still get 122 for winning race. So you'd still be winning by 7 points there. And Carpenter lost those 2 positions I mentioned he got back. So, yeah, Carpenter's car seems to not be very great today. Lamas takes 3rd. Ooh, and a little bit of a wall tap by Lamas 32 and the 49. In fact, Paul Bledsoe starting to lose a couple of positions here. Might lose another one to his brother Alan. Raubs begins to slowly pull away from the field, just ever so slightly. Zimmerman now to the inside of Cody Lamas in turn 3. Here comes Jesse Dalton now with a run. Can Alan Bledsoe get up to the 48 and make a move? Chase has regained 33rd position. Mullen up to 16th. 25 of Spencer. And here's the true heartbreak. Is Carpenter actually only made the chase on a tiebreaker, made this round. He is only a championship contender due to a tiebreaker against Spencer. Austin Spencer and Chase Carpenter had the exact same amount of points at the end of Rodham, or at the end of Martinsville last time by. And every single category that I can think of that you could do for a tiebreaker, Chase Carpenter beat out Spencer. So unfortunately, Spencer not competing for a championship today, but he could be in the future if he continues to survive like he has. Allen back up to 4th after being 8th just a mere few laps ago. He's looking to take 3rd. Away from the 49. Getting really aggressive. Onto the quarter panel of the 49. Down the back straightaway and in turn 3. It's going to be an easy pass for the 24. And the 48. And maybe even the 32. Ow. Crago and Riles, though, pulling away from the battle for 3rd. Carpenter back up to 32nd now. Can he regain, like, all of these spots by the end of the race? Because if he can, that will certainly boost his championship contention hopes. That time by, Craigo lost a little bit of time to Riles, but at the same time, Alan Bledsoe closed in just a smidge. Paul Bledsoe, meanwhile, going for 5th against the 49 of Zimmerman. Zimmerman's going to close the door in 3 and 4, though. JD Racing, 5-7 right now. Of course, King of Memes himself, Jesse Dalton, would appreciate that little joke of 5-7. Lamas all over the back bumper of the 24. This is going to cost them a little bit of time to the 97 of Riles. This is not what Alan Bledsoe needs or wants. Lamas way up high in 3 and 4. As the championship contenders are pitting, Craigo's going to get the lead. Does Carpenter pit this time? No, Carpenter will stay out at least one more lap. Now it's time for the race within the race. As that explains why Lamas went up high, it was to avoid any pitting drivers. Paul Bledsoe stays out another lap, as does Chase Marks. And mostly everyone else is coming in this time. Except for maybe the 7-1 of Mahari. Riles out ahead of the 24 Alan Bledsoe. As Craigo gets into his stall. Where will Carpenter come out compared to the leaders and really the rest of the field? Riles with a huge advantage over the 24 Alan Bledsoe. Where will Craigo cycle out ahead of Riles? It's going to be close. No, it's not. Now, will Riles be way ahead of Paul Bledsoe? Probably. As Paul Bledsoe's not even down and away until now. And Riles is already at the start and finish line. However, this did get Alan Bledsoe closer to Craigo. But Riles is much, much farther ahead than he was before. The championship contenders, first and second right now. Where will Carpenter cycle around in? It's gonna be towards the back. I almost know. Oh, we have trouble in the front straightaway. No caution. Hang on. Cautions are on, and we have trouble on the front straightaway, and that doesn't bring out a fucking caution. Hang on. Okay, Carpenter is in 31st now, so he did gain time on that. The 41 and 47. Hold on. Pause that. What happened here? Ooh. No idea what happened there. Something happened to the 90 car of DeMax. And he will retire from the event. But that should have brought out a damn caution. He was sitting on the track and the caution doesn't fucking come out. What the fuck? NR 2003. This is not what Riles wanted to see. But we have a fucking wreck in the middle of the fucking straightaway and the caution doesn't come out. No, I'm going to throw a damn caution for an actual event that occurred. This might help out the 88 of Chase Carpenter. Might being the key word there. Looks like a valve went out on the 41. No idea what happened to the 47. So now everybody except Riles comes down pit road. I don't see a single driver not coming down pit road. Except for the 97. It appears Riles' crew must be, well, we just pitted. Might as well stay out. Stick to our guns here. While everyone else is like, you know what? We need to pit. This is Atlanta. Tire wear is, tire wear. As Dalton almost gets run into by the 56, and Jesse Dalton is going to get out second place. Now, where will Chase Carpenter come out in? Way behind. In fact, the 47 crew still has the right side of the car up. Chase Carpenter is going to be way behind. The pit crew, not very fast under caution. And the 47 team have, I guess, followed NASCAR's the repair clock rule, even though we don't have that. Gonna have 60 laps to go. Chase Carpenter all the way back in 34th, last car on the lead lap, because of a very slow stop by his crew. We are going to see just how... Oh, you know what? And Riles is going to get kicked up to the high side by a lapped car. This could be greatly advantageous to the 24, as Jesse Dolan looks to almost immediately take it 3 wide through 1 and 2. Riles stuck up on the high side with no help. As they head into turn 3, he's actually cleared the 71. That's going to be greatly beneficial to him. Because the 71 being much slower. Zimmerman taking the 3 wide as 71 bounces off the wall. Here comes Asami Kira. Where did she come from? As now Alan Bledsoe stuck in traffic. Now he's going to be sent reeling towards the back. Where's Chase Carpenter in all this? He's making passes and taking names. He's taking advantage of this restart. Riles is still going to be out front. Can he be caught? Sami Kiro is trying to say yes. 29 all the way to the bumper of the 97. As they enter turn 3. Riles somehow with the power on the outside lane there. 29 of Asami Kiro not going to give up though. Never does, never will. And never should either. In fact, with the help from the 49 of Zimmerman, she's going to get a little nudge into the lead here. Down the back straightaway. And takes the lead with the help of the 49. Riles now back in traffic. His car's been in clean air most of this race. How will he fare? Alan Bledsoe just barely, I think, outside the top 10. Maybe. I have no idea. No, he's at the edge of the top 10. He can still get up towards the front. And here comes, and look where Carpenter is. He's within the top 20 now. It is now a battle for the championship, folks. Assuming Riles doesn't lose, or assuming these guys can get back up to the front, Riles loses third now. And might lose more positions here. He's also on older tires. This could significantly affect his chance to win the championship. As his only saving grace from losing spot to Kiro was the fact that Kiro is getting passed by Spencer. And now here comes the 04 of Ishtar to get around Kiro as well. Almost looked like Spencer was going to get passed by the 04 there. Carpenter was 16th at the line last time by. Riles now having Spencer to look to his inside. Riles must really have those old tire. I can't really call them old tires, but everyone else has fresher tires than Riles. And that might be what's affecting him in addition to the dirty air. In fact, he's only 2 positions right now ahead of the 24. But here's the thing. Riles still has, at the moment, the most led lap bonus. So even if the 24 passes him, which is unlikely now that Alan Bledsoe's trapped up on the high side, the 97 would still be the champion as they run. And Carpenter is now in 15th, and look who he's right behind, Alan Bledsoe. And now Carpenter has turned on the afterburners. He looks to maybe try and pass the 24 here. He looks to be setting them up, as Riles has somehow managed to hold on to a top 10 position at the moment. It's going to be 50 laps to go next time by. And then halfway to the lap after that, Riles now getting aggressively passed by the 5 of Onesto. Behind them, it is side-by-side between 24 and 88, or it was. And now, Riles is outside the top 10. Your championship 3 all grouped together halfway next time by as Asami continues to lead. And now, Alan Bledsoe, the championship leader. Chase Carpenter, though, well, now that the 83 of Kaiser is going to get around the 97. No. Riles is still in second in points right now as they run. How did Lamas fall all the way back here? No, probably traffic. We're probably getting wound up. Anyways, Spencer is now leader. We've totally not seen that pass because of the fact that we're focusing on the championship battle here, which is happening just on the outside edge of the top 10. And now Carpenter would be second in points right now. In fact, he would still be second even if he and Bledsoe traded places. Now, if he and Paul Bledsoe traded places, then we'd be looking at a championship story from a strong run all season long. Now, let's quickly look at the front of the field here. Spencer somehow got the lead. Let's try and look back at the pass. Happened coming to halfway. Actually, more than just coming to halfway. And now we go back, and Alan Bledsoe now cracking the top 10 once again. Here comes Chase Carpenter looking to follow. Just needs to pass the 7 to crack it, and boom! The 88 once again in the top 10. 52 laps after he fell out of it. Riles still needing to get into the top 10. He's seen just past halfway and already seeing his championship hopes slip away. What was that about how things can change that I mentioned way earlier when Riles was dominating? Yeah, about that. And I think these guys still need to make another pit stop. Maybe even 2. Depending on how tire wear is and whatnot. So Alan Bledsoe dominating the championship running right now, as Riles was earlier. Could this potentially open the door for Carpenter to potentially dominate later on, as he's going to get passed by his teammate Cody Lamas and the defending champion, who sadly won't be able to successfully defend his championship. Carpenter now back outside the top 10 and into the clutches of Bryce Riles, potentially here. As we work on now lap 56. As Asami Kiro back up to the lead. Spencer all the way back to 5th, trying to make it back into 4th. Now the 48 Lamas to the inside of Alan Bledsoe. Will he be able to complete the pass? Yes, but only with the help of the 7 of Merzlak. Now Carpenter to the lead. He needs just Riles to fall back to... Ooh. 7 of Merzlak will aggressive. Oh, here comes Carpenter now. 3 wide contact. Lamas in the wall. Carpenter doing everything he needs to win the championship. He is currently your championship leader now, but he has to force his teammate into the wall to do it with a very aggressive pass in turns 1 and 2. We would play a radio clip from the 48 team, but there's too many expletives to count. As now Alan Bledsoe looks to dive to the inside of the 62 going into turn number 3. And I was not prepared to just see how correct I was on that. As the field really spread out now in the back half of the field. Spencer now back up to 2nd. So the 29, the 25, and the 97 all with strong cars today. For the championship battle right here at the cusp of the top 10. There has got to be something amiss on that 48 machine now. That was a very hard impact into the wall. Now here comes Steven Merzlak looking to maybe make the pass on Carpenter for 9th. This could make Carpenter fall back into the clutches of the rest of the competitors for the championship. In fact, he will. That makes Riles now your championship leader, if I'm doing my math correctly. Alan Bledsoe now loses a spot to the 2 of Ryan Vaughn. If Ryan gets around Riles, it's back to Carpenter being the championship leader. So all these positions are for 4 points. And Riles would be leading Carpenter by 1 point if they were to finish where they are right now. Just under 40 to go as well, so they will need to make at least one more stop. Zimmerman now side by side with Alan Bledsoe down the front straightaway with the 82 of Zen Langford. Where did he come from? Now, Joseph Ernesto making it 3 wide in turn 2. Down the back straightaway on lap 62, it's going to be Spencer losing a ton of spots here. Paul Bledsoe now with a power move into 4th. Back to the championship fight. Where did Riles go? No, seriously, where did Riles go? Did Riles pit? Riles is on pit road. This might open up the opportunity for green flag pit stops as Natani Kaiser gets well up into the side of the 24, allowing her teammate to pass as well as a whole bunch of other cars. And Riles is going to go a lap down here. Assuming he hasn't already. He has already. He might go 2 laps down here. He might not. Who knows? He's going to need to make up a lot of time as those old tires really cost him a lot. That last round in his last run. He's going to need to make up a lot of time in order to catch Carpenter. Maybe not as much time for the 24 of Alan Bledsoe. But right now, the 97, 1 lap down, close to being 2 laps down. In fact, he's about a quarter of a lap away from being a 2nd lap down. Onesto up to 2nd. He's having a great run today. Guys, usually not normally having great runs up near the front today. Onesto, the 49 of Zimmerman, the 04 of Ishtar. The 6 of Hayner, usually in the back half of the field, up in 13th. The 84 of McWhorter won both exhibition events this season. He's looking to make it. Ooh. Wow, that was a very aggressive move by Hayner there. Move Hayner up into 11th now. As now more pit stops. Dalton is on there. Quickborn, Mahari, the 91 of just a whole bunch of Toyotas. And once Scion has a caution has come out now. What happened? What happened? Why is there a caution? As these guys are going to pit under... Why is Riles pitting again? That's going to just take him out of the championship contention. What the fuck, Riles? Come on, man! Alrighty, so... The caution is out when? Already. Why is the caution out? Is the question. Takeda. Takeda is the answer. Takeda drove it in hard in turn 3. It didn't stick. She got into Mark Boston, and that happened. Okay. So, this certainly will shake things up in the championship battle, as there is Riles, but he is still going to be scored a lap down, as he had pitted under this caution for no reason other than to pit. I guess, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and accelerate stuff here. We're going to have just under 30 to go. In fact, we're going to have 28 to go if I'm doing my math correctly. With 6 cars, 7 cars ahead of the leader as they come to the green. Riles is one of them. If Riles can somehow, because he's now on the lead lap. Oh, and we had apparently a spin back here at some point, and I didn't even know about it until... Okay. Anyways, where are our championship contenders besides Riles? Carpenter's in 9th, and Alan Bledsoe's in 16th, so Carpenter in the catbird seat right now. If another caution comes out and Riles gets back on the lead lap, it is certainly going to be one hell of an event. Coming to the green flag once again for what will hopefully be the final time today. The green flag is now out. Can Asami Kiro get her first win in her final race? Well, not her first win, but her first win of the season. Carpenter's already made up I don't know how many spots in the first lap alone. Everyone is on fresh rubber right now. Oh, almost got squeezed into the 3 wide situation there. And Carpenter is somewhere in the top 5 by now, I think. He's going to just drive by Riles now, putting him a lap down to the 88 team. 24 of Alan Bledsoe trying to find a way up into the top 10. In fact, Carpenter is 6th at the line. Only 6th at the line. The 24 of Alan Bledsoe has 2 spots to make up in order to crack the top 10. Carpenter now into the top 5. In fact, he is now up into 4th. As Zimmerman, the 82 of Langthen, and the 29 of Samakiro stand between him and first place and win number 5 of the season. As another caution has come out. For what this time? Heightened drama. Heightened drama. I'm going to assume it was the 83 Kaiser. 4 wide going into turn 1. Ooh, last week's winner involved. Mark Boston involved. Mahari now involved in 2 incidents this season. So yeah, the top 5 all right there. And nobody coming down pit road. Not even damaged cars coming down pit road. Interesting. So Carpenter is in 4th. Alan Bledsoe is in 11th at the line. Right behind Riles, who is in 29th position. Yeah! Austin Spencer is the fastest car on track with a 27.99. What the fuck? In fact, Riles is only 6th fastest. Carpenter is 10th fastest. And Alan Bledsoe 16th fastest. And yet Carpenter's winning the championship. Riles is a lap down, and well, Alan's about where he should. Actually, still ahead of schedule. So, probably going to have about 20 to go when we get the green flag. Yep, we will have 20 to go. As the green flag is out, and I accidentally don't catch it. As Spencer was the leader at the line. Wait, whoa, hold on. How's... Oh, I'm looking at the fastest lap. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Samakiro, however, having issues. Forced out of line. No longer the leader. No idea who's leading. Probably the 82. Probably the 6. 3 wide for the lead. Carpenter up in the outside lane. This is going to allow Alan Bledsoe to catch up. It's a championship fight once again. As we have less than 20 to go. Hayner has led that lap. Cody Hayner is leading, and he has done nothing this season except for ride around in the back. Zan Langthen, only 1 win this season, and it was the last lap pass at a road course. The 91's a lap down. The 02 is a lap down, I think. Yeah. Crago is up there. A win on a short track. The 88 has held off everybody on the high line and is able to stay ahead of the 24. This is going to be big. As Alan Bledsoe's actually up on the high side, this is going to be even worse for him. Chase Carpenter might not have to get win number 8 in order to win championship number 1. A win would certainly be nice as he's taking it 3 wide with Crago and the lap car of RJ Bishop. Mullen's going to be next in line, and that's going to be for 3rd place. As Riles, I think, just bounced off the wall. Probably overdriving the car now, trying to find some sort of speed to try and get back on the lead lap. Right now, all eyes on the 88 team of Chase Carpenter. An amazing season. The first driver to reach 3 wins, or not the first driver to reach 3 wins, but the first driver to reach 4 wins this season. At a variety of different track types, too. He won the pole at the 2x500 to kick off the season. And, in my personal opinion, the most deserving of the championship for just how well he has run this season. Not to discredit Riles or Alan Bledsoe, they've run really well this season as well. But they just haven't had the speed or haven't run up front as much as the 88 of Carpenter. In fact, I'm pretty sure Carpenter has the best average finish and average starting position. Or not, maybe not average starting, but average finish of the 3 contenders. As now, oh, he's not even in 3rd. I thought he managed to complete the pass on the 56. Apparently not. Alan Bledsoe, oh my goodness, what a move on the 99. Alan Bledsoe just about wrecked himself trying to get around the 99. Jennifer Legacy having a great run today. The 14 of Andrew Gorman finally doing something with his career. Langton looking for win number 2 of the season himself as he's going to see 10 to go now at the line. Hayner, not a winner in this series so far. 56 of Mullen in his return season, looking to get his 2nd win of the season after not having the greatest of cars all season. He'll take 2nd. That's going to maybe open up Carpenter's chance to take 3rd. Alan Bledsoe trying to make a late race drive back up towards the front. What was that about me saying it's going to be cutting thirds for each driver's dominance of the championship 3? Riles in the beginning leading the most laps, and then Alan Bledsoe leading the championship standings in a 3-way battle just outside the top 10. Now here's Carpenter taking advantage of late race cautions after being in the back of the field for the first third of the event. The 82 and the 56 now battling for the 2nd win of the season. Here in the late going with just under, with only 7 laps to go now. Here comes Mullen to the inside. Can Mullen get win number 2 of the season? Lap car Jesse Dolan might have something to say about this at the end, though. Can Carpenter, however, close in and get win number 5? I almost thought it was impossible when I noticed he was still in 4th, but now he's actually getting closed up to the 82. The 24 of Alan Bledsoe still stuck in 11th. Only 11th? Only 11th. Only 11th. It'll be 5 to go at the line for Mullen. Jesse Dalton might say something about that, though. He looks to the inside and get his lap back. Jesse Dalton looking to finish out the season on the lead lap, at the very least. .48 Alam is trying to put a lap on the 78 of Quickborn. The 82 of Langton now. Trying to battle hard. He actually overdrives. Oh, my headphones got caught off my head. So much drama. My headphones got caught on my chair and they fell off my head as I was trying to adjust myself. Mullen gets back around Dalton. So does Langton. Carpenter is going to be there. 4 to go at the line. Here comes Lamas and Hayner now with strong runs. Lamas is going to get the better advantage, though, as he uses Jesse Dalton as a pick to stay ahead of Hayner now. The 24 has cracked the top 10, just barely. 2 to go at the line now for Mullen. Can he hang on for win number 2 of the season? Or will Langton get his second win of the season? Or will Carpenter just take it all? Win, championship, and outside pole. Lap and a half to go. Here comes Carpenter trying to get to the inside of the A2. Langton closes his door. Here comes Lamas now. He's going to try and maybe take advantage and take third. White flag now for the 56 of John Mullen. And one lap left in the championship. Carpenter now at a disadvantage on the outside. That's not going to matter. He's still in 4th. Meanwhile, the 56 of Mullen coming around 3 and 4. He's going to gain momentum going into season number 3 with a win here at Atlanta in the Coca-Cola 500. Sponsored, and he is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Holy shit, I just realized that. But even then, the story that matters right now is Carpenter winning the championship after finishing 5 spots better than the 24 of Alan Bledsoe. It is going to be Chase Carpenter winning the championship, ladies and gentlemen, for season number 3. Holy hail! Mullen gets win number 2 of the season. Langton comes up second. Lamas manages to get around his teammate Carpenter and get Hendrick Motorsports' second championship in a row, mind you, for the Drivers' Championship. Carpenter wins the championship by finishing 4th to Alan Bledsoe's 9th and Bryce Riles' not even on the initial 28 results. Riles' 30th due to poorly timed pit strategy. And pitting again under that caution for no apparent reason. Hayner in 5th with a strong finish. Samikiro in 6th. Crago 7th. Ishtar in 8th in his final race before retirement. Alan Bledsoe, as I said, 9th. Onesto in 10th. Jennifer Legacy 11th. Spencer 12th. Gorman 13th. Miller 14th. Cousins 15th. This, ladies and gentlemen, has been certainly an interesting season. It's also been a little bit too long of a season. So yeah, 25 races instead of 36 next season, with 19 being regular season and 6 being the chase. But holy hell, it's certainly been quite a season. Congratulations to the entire 88 team of Chase Carpenter. So he will be your defending champion next season. Of course, I try to rebrand my channel, and I haven't put anything else up besides the different races at the point of, by the time this is up and whatnot. Potentially. Anyways, man, there's a lot of preparations I have to do for season 3. And of course, the first race being the Clash, where we will see the pole winners from this past season taking on the high banks of Daytona. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for joining me this entire season. And as always, I'll see you at the next race. I'll see you next season. So long for the final time this season, folks. Season 2 is over! See you all next time around, folks.